spinning in circles, never leave me alone. Say I don't answer the messages or pick up my phone. Say we all need.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Royal Vybz, coming at you with a Let's Talk moment. Okay, so today, this Let's Talk moment was inspired by a really good friend, Yuri from Delusion 3D. He has his own YouTube channel, Yuri Kirsten. I don't know how to say his name right, but I'll put his information in the description box below because I definitely want to give him credit for inspiring me on this subject. But first, I'm going to show you what inspired me. Every week, Yuri has been taken to creating inspirational pictures with a message behind them and posting them on Instagram. And honestly, the best thing I could say for this guy is he is one of the most inspiring, hardworking, and driven young men that I've seen in a very long time. Because now with this generation coming up, because I believe he's like in his early 20s. I want to say 22, 23. I don't know, Yuri, my bad. He's in his early 20s. He's young, but he's at an age where a lot of people of his generation are like very distracted and need so much constant, I don't know how to describe it, but they constantly need a push. But for him, he pushes himself and he motivates others, and it's so amazing. It's so beautiful, and he resonates through his words and the work that he does. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop up his this right here, okay, his post for last week, and I'm gonna read it to you guys because I know the words are really small. So it says, "Saying nothing sometimes says the most. When you're arguing with someone, it's that constant negative vibes back and forth. I get it. You want to be right, but what good does that do? Explain. You feel better about yourself. Cool. That lasts only for a few minutes. Sometimes we say things that we don't mean, and it's too late to take anything back. Am I saying don't say anything? No. Just don't stir someone else's pot because that's what they want you to do. They're bored, and many people like to start things for no reason. Be the bigger person and solve arguments, not stirring them. Bonus, and if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Silence is louder than you think." The reason why I want to speak on this subject is because so many people feel so much need to clap back because it is put in our heads that we're weak if we don't respond or clap back or defend ourselves amongst petty things. Like certain minuscule arguments could be so minor, easy solutions, but have turned into such bigger situations. And now so many people are involved and so many people know about things. And when it could have simply been settled with, just proper communication in the sense of what I always say is if you say you're having an issue with one or an argument with a person, and this can be definitely still incorporated in other ways into other, like let's say a social media argument. I don't believe in entertaining those, but some do. Or letting go of any negative things that people may say. It may not be an argument, but you may, as a creator, a social media influencer, there are going to be negative comments, negative things said all the time. There's no need to always clap back at those things. You could just overlook them, delete them, whatever the case may be. But when you're having a one-on-one argument with a person, I always say to take time, especially if it's a heated argument, to take time away from each other. Like not necessarily talk. If you guys can talk about it clearly with each other, where both parties are getting heard, nobody's over talking each other, nobody's getting loud or violent, then good. But if you guys know you can't do it in that second or in that moment, or say the right things so you don't regret the things that you say, I would say take some time away from each other. Go do something like cleaning, cooking, listen to music, whatever you do to keep your head clear, something to clear your mind and relax you, and then come back to that individual as an adult, and not even as an adult, because kids and teenagers can do this too, and talk about it and get through the problem, let the problem be heard and understood and everything. Be clear so that this doesn't come up again and it's an issue again because people weren't being clear or transparent with what they were trying to say, and then the person's still initially upset or frustrated but just gives in, because sometimes when you give in, that's not fair to you also, because it's not about who wins. It's about, creating a solution, creating a medium, And then when it comes to social media, and like I said, being an influencer on any platform, when it comes to negative comments and stuff like that, a lot of people will feed into the drama and BS. It is people's job out there sometimes to stir the pot, okay? So don't let one thing affect your mentality, because 9 times 10 it's said by somebody that's clearly not going to say it to your face. You know, people are so bold behind words over over the internet, and rarely are people bold in words in person anymore. And then some people will take that and be like, okay, well, this person's talking shit about me, and that's because they heard this from this person, but not necessarily from the direct person, so they're having a problem. So when they meet up or something or actually see each other, now it's an actual in-life problem because you didn't bother communicating to the original person. That happens all the time. Not everything requires a reaction, you know. My norm is, if I see something I don't like, I'm like, I just won't watch it, or I'll just go over it. I won't like it. I won't comment on it in any way. I won't give it any kind of attention, because to comment on it is also in a way you're supporting that person. You know, some platforms allow you to get paid off of how many comments you get, how many likes you get, how much views you get, all kinds of stuff. Like, all these things are being calculated in the back source by all these different social media platforms, algorithms and stuff like that. So you may be giving that person the glory that you don't really want to be giving them. So, and you're not a weak person in any way if you choose to not give certain things attention, and especially when it comes to negative things. You are not a bad person if you choose to not sit there and argue with a person, and instead walk away until you guys can speak on your own terms in a better light. You are not weak in any way. Because some people think that if they don't respond, or if they don't clap back, or if they don't get hype and stuff like that and show people what they want, like, then that shows them as weak, and that's not the case. Actually, you are a stronger person to walk away from a bad situation. I applaud the person that sits there and will get pushed, potentially punched, or nudged and talked shit about to their face, and still choose to walk away. I don't look at them as, oh, you weak at all whatsoever. The weak person is the person that's trying to get a rise out of you, the person that's trying to put hands on you, the person that's trying to hurt you. Those people are put in this world to challenge you, and if you choose to feed into their mess, you're not winning, you're losing, and it's making you look poorly as well. And you know, some people love looking at people people that have poor reputations, because they love that kind of attention, they love getting and giving that kind of attention, you know, so that's the kind of thing they're attracted to. But if you push all of that negative bullshit out of your life and choose to walk away from BS like that, then you're inviting more positive solutions and positive people and positive things into your life, you know. And that's what I love about Yuri. You know, he resonates so much great energy virtually. It's amazing. Like, he has helped me out so much when it came to having what is it called, creator's block, or just being in a bad headspace and stuff like that, because he's a guy with a story, you know, but he's a guy with a story that you don't have to sit there and listen to. Like, you can definitely just see it in the way that he moves, acts, works, everything. Like, he has a reason for wanting so much more for himself, you know, and everybody should, but he's definitely a perfect, I want to say, influencer for that. So thank you, Yuri, for the inspo talk. I hope this helped anybody else out and understands what I was trying to say, because, you know, I talk in circles. All right, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that like button. If you are new to my Royal Kingdom, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications for every single time I post another video. Make sure to comment down below your feedback on today's topic, and what else am I forgetting? Oh, DM me at Royal Vybz Network with any hot topics, chain reactions that you want me to react to, or anything you want to see in the next YouTube video, or if you want to shoot the shit and just talk. All right, so I guess we're on to the next video. Bye.